Good afternoon and welcome to today's presentation ceremony for the Law Institute of Victoria Legal Awards 2011. Just a word to anybody that is lucky enough to win an award. For the first time we are in fact filming these awards, so make sure if you're going to make a speech it is A, short, and B, speak into the microphone. There will be somebody to remove you from stage, and music will play very loudly if you decide to commandeer the event. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Caroline Council, and I'm the current president, at least till the end of this year, of the Law Institute of Victoria. So let me begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the Wurundjeri of the Kulin Nation on whose land we meet today, and may I pay my deepest respects to their elders past and present. Today is one of the highlights of my term as President. It's always a privilege to see the many outstanding achievements made by members of our profession. And one thing that strikes me is the diversity of talent. We have leaders from community legal services, we have suburban practices, country practices, large law firms and the bar. Our best and brightest also are young, as well as our mature, male and female lawyers. And what illustrates for me is that one of the attractions of our profession is that the law offers lifelong challenges and opportunities for growth, achievements and excellence. This year we may have failed to achieve national agreement on national reform once again, but each and every one of you has made a contribution to the higher ideals of our profession. Some of our award recipients today have achieved their success under the glare of national attention, but others have been quietly going about their business and serving their communities. What they all have in common is that they have achieved extraordinary things. Those who know me will be aware that I love a good party, and today is an excellent reason to have a good party. So I hope you can stay, have a drink, mingle and enjoy being part of this wonderful profession. It is also an opportunity to recognise all the lawyers who were nominated, not just our winners. I'm proud that our profession has such a breadth and depth of talent. You are here today to honour the excellent achievements of your colleagues. We at the LIV are proud of the achievements of our members. Year on year, the stories behind the winners highlight the high calibre of the legal profession. To further honour excellence in the profession and lifelong learning, we're also pleased and proud to announce the Melbourne Business School Executive MBA and the LIV Scholarship for eligible members for the 2012 intake for the prestigious Melbourne Business School Executive MBA program. If you're interested in doing that program, we encourage you to express your interest online. And you have until 30 November to benefit from this wonderful opportunity. Also, one lucky person at today's event will have the chance to win a stunning Mercedes-Benz vehicle to drive for a weekend. Note, to drive for a weekend. You do not get the keys to drive away with it, but we are working on Mercedes as a sponsor. So that's courtesy of Mercedes-Benz Touareg. It's a very good way to experience the design and luxury for which Mercedes-Benz is renowned, and you'll find more information on their range in the brochures on your table. I will announce the lucky winner of this prize at the end of the event, so that's an incentive to stay put. And now I would like to say thank you to all involved in the LIV Legal Awards, and in particular our awards committee for their time and energy. And having sat on this committee previously, I know what a difficult task it has been for them to decide and help frame the winners for today's event. And the committee members are Danny Barlow Chair, Bridget Jenkins, Tom May, Lucy Terrical, Erskine Roden, David Miles, Jeffrey Grono, Gordon Hughes, Susan Long and Leah McGregor as Secretary. Thank you also to our Legal Awards partners, Equity Trustees. We appreciate your support for our function here today. I would also like to thank the sponsors of the Community Award, DX, and sponsor of the Rising Star Award. It's a bit like the football, really, isn't it? Michael Page International. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremonies, a man who enjoyed hosting this event so much last year, he's decided to come back for a repeat performance, a bit like Dame Nellie Melba. I think we're going to have a lot of hellos and farewells from Ross. Ross Stevenson will be known to all of you, if not for his stellar legal career, then as one half of the extremely successful and popular 3AW breakfast program. Ross says he was a lawyer for a short period of time before he saw the error of his ways. He started in community radio before joining 3AW and is now Australia's #1 breakfast presenter. We're extremely pleased that Ross has agreed to join us for lunch today. So I'd like you to switch off your phones and give Ross a very warm welcome.
Thank you, Caroline. Yeah, it was a very short legal career. I've looked at the categories of awards this afternoon, and there's not one there for me, unless you're thinking of, I think the only one I could possibly have won was Best Bullshit Story by a client claiming a whiplash injury, but I don't see it here. I was a lawyer back in the day when Slater and Gordon were a bit more marginal than they are now. So I used to be able to say that I used to work at Slater and Gordon, and then I went to 3AW, and I used to be able to say that I was the only person in the world who'd ever improved their social status by joining the media. But that is the Slater and Gordon of old. Welcome to the glorious air-conditioned comfort of Zinc. It's nice to be here, catch up with a few. I see occasional, it's a long time since I've been a lawyer, I see a few occasional faces that I used to work with. And one of my favourite lawyers is here today, my former father-in-law, who is one of the great men, and we still get on famously, but there are lots of people who have former father-in-laws, but very few of them have a former father-in-law who is a family court judge. So, how was I going? We have a bit to do today, and gloriously so. We have a number of different awards that make up the suite of the LIV Legal Awards. There's the Paul Baker Award, the Rogers Legal Writing Award, the Honorary Life Member Award, Certificates of Service, and the President's Awards. And so this afternoon we will be dealing with the winners of all those particular categories. We'll also be celebrating, of course, as we always do, the anniversary of members who have been with the Institute for 50 years. And Caroline, we will start with the Paul Baker Award.